Hey everyone, it's Jack over here at the Bolter Hole. We haven't been streaming at all in forever. Not for any other reason than the last time we streamed we had some issues. Got a little frustrated, didn't really spend the time needed to look into those issues. Finally, we got our we've pulled our wireless, our Wi-Fi up into a more appropriate place. We've shifted a few things around, so we're making progress. And I thought, why not get going? We haven't done much in a while on the video, and we want to get back to it. It's important to us. It was important to a lot of folks, so we are moving in a way to we're moving in a way that allows us to hopefully get more regular content. Tomorrow we're going to try to stream Warhammer Underworlds. We have a tournament tomorrow starting at 1 o'clock. I'm pretty excited about it. We finally get to see some of the Beastgrave warbands. The Glim Watch, Grimwatch, I can't remember. My brain's a little fried. It's late Friday. I've been up since 5 a.m. So a little tired. Hey, Plankton! But we have... so we're hopefully streaming tomorrow, provided everything works well. So far, so good. Everything was looking and sounding good. So hopefully things are good. So with that said, we got a bunch of stuff happening. So we'll do, so we will do our regular stuff. I mean, we're still doing a ton of stuff. Warhammer on Fridays. We're doing Magic on Fridays. We're doing Magic on Saturdays. We're doing lots of stuff. Warhammer Underworlds. We have a cool narrative event going on Sunday. So come on down. I will tell everyone you say hi. But what I wanted to, one of the things I wanted to talk about was this. This comes out tomorrow. This Blood Bowl Coaches Rules and Accessories Pack. This is neat. It allows you to not have to buy the core set to get the passing sprue or the throw-in template, or it's Blood Bowl. You can play Blood Bowl now without buying the core set. So if you have any of these secondary pitches, this allows you to have extra stuff, which I love, because you can get all those extra boards, but they don't come with this, so you still have to buy. It comes in this little black bag. It comes with some league roster stuff. Here we go. Some league roster stuff. That's important. We get an updated cheat sheet. It's a bifold Blood Bowl cheat sheet. It has the passing chart. It has some cool tokens for right. So you can you have turn counters. There's a bunch of stuff like Sunny. There's a Blizzard. There's a Bribe. There's Stunned. They're just cool tokens. There are really stupid and rooted tokens, which are also important. So these tokens are super cool. There's a Coin to Flip. There's an Apothecary, Stunned, and Prone. Right. So they're just some cool. All of these things are cool. They pop out, pop back in. Probably pop them out and just put them somewhere if you wanted. Just really cool tokens. I think that's important. If you like Blood Bowl, and have loved Blood Bowl, you will probably love this pack. I can't imagine it's going to be around for long. It does have. It comes with this little book, this little Blood Bowl Head Coach's Handbook. It's a tiny little book. It has. It's effectively the rules in miniature, updated to this point. It even has the new Lizardmen team, the Guacamoles in it. So it has everything you need. This is functionally like a mini old Blood Bowl book, rule book, which is super cool. We've been kind of piecing it together over the long term. You know, we get some cool hints at like some other Chaos guy on the back cover, right? If there's artwork, usually there's a mini in works. There are no like super neato like minis that aren't here. So we're thinking, you know, might be November, might be time to get some Blood Bowl together for Sundays. I know there are a couple of the stores in Mass that down in the Cape, I think there's a store that does a lot of Blood Bowl, Origins of Blood Bowl. You have all of your updated teams. So the important part about the updated teams is every team that has been released since the originals have had some changes to them. And I think this is interesting because we have like they're slightly different than they used to be. So yeah, your skinks and your saurus are basically the same. They're the same. Your crocscrew is the same, but you get a chameleon skink, which is a new model. It's cost $70, but it has dodge, pass block, shadowing, and stunty. So functionally, they've given you a cornerback, not a quarterback, but a cornerback, who can literally shadow a player and then jump in front of him and try to catch the ball. The only skill that he would really need, he has pass block, but I mean, if you throw the catch on that guy, suddenly he can start grabbing some balls out of the sky, right? That's the new Lizardman model with the tongue sticking out, right? They've updated all of the star players, and they're giving you the skill descriptions, optional league rules. You have all the inducements. Okay, you get temp agency cheerleaders, part-time assistant coaches, weather mage, Bloodweiser kegs, bribes, extra team training, wandering apothecaries, an Igor, plague doctor, halfling master chef, mercenary players, star players, and then infamous coaching staffs, and you get a wizard inducement, which had been gone for a long time. You can have a sports wizard, which can do fireball or zap, right? They're named wizards, but then there are sports wizards, 150 available to any team, right? But the wizard inducement is specific type of wizard for specific teams. But fireball, you can cast fireball, which is pick a spot, right? And like fireball it and everything around it, something happens to, right? But then zap is turning somebody into a frog. So it's not the same as it used to be. It's not the same as it used to be, where you lightning bolt and fireball. Instead, you have fireball zap with different rules. So I think that's really unique. So wizards haven't gone away forever. So that's Blood Bowl. This is cool. This is a really cool update for Blood Bowl, because you finally can play without 100 books, and I feel like that. Is pretty important. That said, I think it makes the ease of playing way better. Tomorrow we're hoping to do some Underworlds. I'm setting up the tables. We got a bunch of tournaments, a bunch of players coming for a tournament tomorrow. If you're coming for Warhammer Underworlds, we're starting at 1. We're hoping to get the first matchups going by 1. We have space for like, I don't know, like 16 people if we need to. But right now, I'm expecting anywhere from 10 to 12 people. I have boards. I have a ton of promo cards. So if you're interested in that, come. We also kick off our Magic combined Commander and Oathbreaker events. So that's exciting. So overall, there's a lot going on down at the store. We have a bunch of stuff happening. We'll have a bunch of changes happening. We've done some rearranging behind the counter. There's a ton of awesome stuff happening. So with that in mind, thanks for tuning in. First time we've streamed, or I've streamed in forever. So I'm happy to be here, back in the shop. Right, the place is hopping. We're happy, gearing up for the holidays. There's a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of things. Our Games Workshop line is crazy. We have this amazing Necromunda campaign going. There's just a ton of stuff that's always going on. So if you're interested in running events, if you're interested in playing a game, just send us an email. Follow us on Facebook. Follow the group, like the Minis group or the Magic the Gathering or the board game group. Just let us know what you're looking for. We also have board games for you just want to come down and play a board game. You can come and borrow one from our board game library. All right. Overall, we're really, really excited for what's happening, and we look forward to talking to you as time goes on. Thank you, everyone. I hope you had a great evening, a great week. I hope, fingers crossed, that everyone out there is getting Monday off. If not, hey, hopefully you get another day off soon enough. All right. And when you do have a day off, come down and see us down at the Boulder Hole. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Bye.